Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi witnessed on Monday the inauguration of the 7th edition of Egypt's, which is held under the slogan Energy in Action, Supply Security, Energy Conversion, Emissions Reduction. During the inauguration, President al-Sisi said implementing renewable energy pledges in Africa is difficult due to the lack of funding, calling on international financing institutions in rich countries to provide low-cost funding to renewable energy projects. The president pointed out that some advanced countries failed to meet climate pledges made at Paris 2015. The head of state added that Africa has great renewable energy potentials that can generate thousands of megawatts, but is short in funding needed to launch such projects. President al-Sisi also asserted that Egypt had been incurring $9 to $10 billion yearly due to bad infrastructure and roads, but the problem was being overcome in recent years through the huge spending allocated for these projects. 120 countries are attending Egypt's, which is held at Al Manara International Exhibition Center in New Cairo over 3 days. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met with British Petroleum Chief Executive on the sidelines of Egypt's 2024 Egypt's largest energy exhibition. The president hailed the distinguished activity of the company and its growing investments in oil and gas exploration in Egypt, which complements state efforts to turn Egypt into a regional hub for power generation and exchange. The president also praised BP's activities in regards to the conversion into clean energy and emissions reduction. The head of state said Egypt's look forward to the British company's cooperation in generating green hydrogen. For his part, the executive of British Petroleum said his meeting with the president asserts the decades-long strategic partnership between Egypt and the company, which is one of the leading energy investors in the Egyptian market. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi expressed condolences to King Abdullah II of Jordan and to Crown Prince Al-Hussein bin Abdullah II over the death of Khalid bin Musa'ad al-Saif, the Crown Prince's father-in-law. On his social media account, the president extended his condolences to the royal family and to the Jordanian people, calling on Almighty Allah to bestow patience on the family of the deceased. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry asserted that Egypt categorically rejects the Israeli military operation in the Gaza Strip, including the planned operation in the Palestinian Rafah city, as well as any plots and measures aimed at evacuating the Palestinians outside of the Gaza Strip. The remark was made as Shoukry met on Monday with a U.S. congressman delegation led by Adam Smith, the Democrats' leader at the Congress's Military Service Committee, who is visiting Egypt as part of a regional tour. Shoukry said Egypt sees no other alternative for an immediate ceasefire and the launch of clear steps towards a serious and real peace process that lead to the establishment of an independent Palestinian state within a short and definite timetable. The foreign minister also asserted the important role of the UNRWA, notably during the current crisis, in receiving and distributing humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip. 14 patients were evacuated from a Gaza hospital that has been raided by Israeli troops as Israel denied its occupation army operations had stopped the hospital from functioning. The UN Humanitarian Office said on